What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another WoW MoP Classic video. And this one is going to cover farming spots for Mote/Spirit of Harmony. If you've got crafting professions, you know the pain of farming Motes of Harmony to get your Spirits of Harmony to craft anything. I need them for my jewel crafter. 3 spirits or 30 motes each to do my jewel crafting research to get new gem cuts. So let's take a look at some of the best spots to farm Mote/Spirits of Harmony. These 4 spots come from the complete Mote/Spirit of Harmony farming guide on Warcraft Hub. If you want to look at all the tips and tricks and different ways that you can farm or collect the motes and get the spirits, I put a link in the description below. They've got all the ways that you can get Mote/Spirits of Harmony in that article. Highly recommend you check it out. Link in the description below. So in our first location, we are in the Dread Waste, the trench that runs along the say middle eastern side of the zone. It's got a bunch of the flying warriors. There's warriors all, you can go all up and down this trench. They are level 90 mobs, so the trade-off is higher percent chance of moat drop, harder time to kill. So it's a trade-off in all of these zones, but this is a really, really good zone. In off-peak hours, it's an amazing place to farm moats. All right, so our next location is actually 2 different locations in Townlong Steppes. The first one is Farwatch Overlook, where these fleetwing mobs are located. They're really easy kills because a lot of them fall out of the sky and they're at 50% or lower health when they hit the ground, making them super easy kills. If you want more of a high density, this location is just west in between Rensai's Watch Post and the Widening Deep. It's called the Farwatch Overlook. But the better location is the Saraves, the Tree Island, off the northwest coast of Townlong Steppes. Very, very high density, hyper respawn rate. You need to be careful not to overpull because they will keep dropping on you, and you can die really, really quickly if you're not geared well. But great location for farming the moats. And our next spot is the Howlingwind Caverns, where you have these snow sprites. This location is in Kunlai Summit, just north of One Keg up in the mountains. Easy find. It's at basically 5953 map coordinates, and you can kill the sprites that are walking around in here, but there's also snow mounds. You can see somebody's in here farming. And you can either run over or AoE these mounds, and you'll get these sprites will spawn out of them. And our final spot is probably my favorite spot. If you're a skinner, you're probably absolutely familiar with this location. If you're a skinner and you're not familiar with this location, you should be. It is in Valley of the Four Winds, and it is this mountain range here. It's above an area where you do a lot of the Tiller's daily quest, but it's called Sky Range. And what we're looking for is all these yellow mobs, and they're all along this range. They respawn really fast, and there's a lot of them all the way down to the very tip of the range here. And you can literally farm up and back. Um, During peak times, you're probably going to run into skinners out here, so it's going to be a really high populated location. I'm in off peak hours right now. As you can see, there's literally no one on my server farming these mobs right now. That's it for our 4 locations. There are many more in the game. These are just some of the favorites as listed on the Warcraft Hub. Mote/Spirit of Harmony Farming Collecting Guide. Again, I highly recommend you check it out for all the techniques you can use to gather up your motes and your spirits of harmony. Link is in the description below. That's all we got for this video. See you in the next one. Peace.